fly, fly, fly.
Sorry, Maysville, I think that might be game.
No, not yet. See if he makes two.
I'd say if he comes down here and sinks these two.
Yeah, I'd say.
No pressure, 11, no pressure. Even going 1 for 2, be fine.
Woo!
Look good from my angle for a minute.
All right, let it go, Maysville. You're going to lose.
Go 12.
Lefty.
Good.
We're going to shoot to go on in around the... We're going to shoot to go on in around the 10-minute mark. Another 5 minutes.
One more time. When are you planning on going on?
About 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Yep. We're all set up, so.
Sweet.
It's over already.
Penguin slide.
Alrighty.
SOP said that he wanted to get the radio started sooner, so.
Okay.
What's he want?
Said Brett wants to get the radio side started a little sooner than we thought.
That's fine.
Since we're already a little behind.
All right. It's fine.
I'm going to move your tape back here, okay? Just so my phone's not in your way. Check, 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 check. Check one.
AVC Sports and 107.9 Nash ICon present high school basketball. Now let's go courtside for tonight's game.
Versus Philo, 75-52, defeated Newcomerstown 87-35. And a common opponent with Maysville, they beat John Glenn at home 64-62. Back-to-back wins then with Crooksville 84-45 and West Muskingum 58-48. Offensively for Coshocton, Zack, 73 points per game, and they surrender 54. That's big numbers.
Yeah, that's a pretty good margin. You're not going to scoff at that when you're looking at the box score.
For the Maysville Panthers, they are 4-1 on the season, 2-1 in MVL play. They opened up their season defeating Bloom Carroll 82-69. Lost to John Glenn here 71-63. Came back with 3 straight victories over New Lex 55-48, Meadowbrook 74-40, and Crooksville 81-48. So when we look at some key things here in this game, Zach, I'm looking at Maysville's depth. They're going to play 8 guys, and if this becomes a contest where somebody really needs to come off the bench, foul trouble, what have you, stamina, I think Maysville's depth could be a factor for the Panthers in this one.
Yeah, most definitely. I've been able to watch Maysville already once this season, and some of the guys coming off the bench, Iden, great spot-up shooter. I look for him to hit a couple clutch threes here and there, just to give some of the starters, some rest off the bench. Also, a high-energy guy. He's going to grab a lot of boards, a lot of putbacks, stuff like that. So Coshocton's really going to have all they can handle tonight, both from the Maysville starters and the bench.
Maysville obviously has the home court advantage, although, again, they did lose to the Muskies by 8. But you got to think the law of averages would tell you they're due for a good home win against a good opponent.
Most definitely, and that's another thing, after losing a hard-fought battle like that here at home, you got to think they're going to come into this tonight going, we know these guys have had us circled on the schedule. We're going to come in here, we're going to protect our house, and we're going to leave with a victory.
Well, this is a game where, let's call it big game experience. For Maysville, they made a state title run last year. Most of those guys are back. Obviously, they lose Alex Bob, but this moment's not too big, I think, for the Panthers. Confidence-wise for Coshocton, 5-0, you've got to be doing some things well. But I think Maysville, just a little bit of an edge with that big game experience.
Yeah, definitely. I look to see some of the more veteran leaders of Maysville to come out and keep everybody calm, cool, and collected, especially Nichols, Cade, Rock, and Rorig, and Watson. I mean, the whole starting lineup, like you said, they lost Alex Bob, but all those guys were still a part of that team that are here this year, and I look for that to be a key component tonight for them to hopefully taking this for the win if that's how it shakes out for them.
Well, the Coshocton side of things, let's go back to the confidence. This is a team, starts 4 seniors, 1 junior in J.J. Herman, so they have been around, This is a big year for them. This is a big opportunity for Coshocton. Obviously, they're going to have to play well early.
Right, and this would be a great getting a win here tonight. But like I said, I look for Maysville to, like I said, to have the kind of the confidence, as you said, for Coshocton as well. But look to see them have the experience to try and maybe cool some of that off for Coshocton. But we're going to have a great game on our hands. I'm really looking forward to it.
You mentioned earlier Colton Conkle. He leads the Redskins averaging 24 points per game. Also in doubles, Alex Taylor at 15.5 a game and Logan Lonsberry 14.5 a game. So they've got some guys that can fill it up for the Redskins. For the Panthers, a lot of, let's say, varied scoring, Zach. A lot of guys who are capable of big games. Obviously, Gator Nichols is going to have a good game. Jordan Watson, certainly a capable scorer. Cade Rock, outstanding offensively as well. This is a Maysville team that you had mentioned earlier when we were talking. Any guy can step up and really lead the way.
Well, I think that's something that they had to do. I mean, like we've talked about a couple times here, losing a pure scorer like Alex Bob, that's 20 to 30 points a night just gone from the box score. So the Panthers had to find a way to replicate that, and I think as we talked about, their depth really leans into that. And some of these guys that on a normal team maybe put 4, 5, 6 up a night, you got a lot of guys coming off the bench that they have the green light to go ahead and shoot whenever they see fit. And if they get hot, look to ride the hot hand, even if they are a 6th, 7th, 8th man.
Most games come down to 3 or 4 different things, Zach. Number one is rebounding.
Right.
The team that rebounds the basketball. So you look at a guy like Alex Taylor. They list him at 6'5". He looks bigger than that to me. He looks like he's going to be a force inside. Turnovers. Whoever can control the basketball, not turn it over, is going to have an outstanding chance to win this game, especially when you anticipate what we think is going to be a high-scoring affair. Also foul trouble, which comes back into the depth. And maybe to a certain extent, Zach, the officiating can sometimes play into the hands of how things go and how they play out.
Most definitely.
All right, we are just a few minutes away from the start of the basketball game. You're listening to Nash ICon Radio, where tonight it is the Maysville Panthers 4-1 on the season, and they are hosting the Coshocton Redskins 5-0. We'll take a break, we'll come back, and we'll have the opening lineup, so do stay with us.
Looking for reliable insurance that fits your life? Look no further than Allen Hunter State Farm in Cambridge, Ohio. From auto to home to life insurance, we offer a range of options tailored to your needs. With our friendly, knowledgeable team, you'll get the protection and peace of mind you deserve. We're dedicated to being there for you, just like a good neighbor should. Call Allen Hunter State Farm today and discover how we can help you safeguard your future. Call 740-439-5385. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Today is the day you make changes, the day you have looked forward to, the day you take a step to see the you before addiction. And it all starts right here at The Residence, an in-bed facility that designs your recovery to your needs, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm Crystal Reynolds for Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. Our approach is personal, and it is as individual as your needs. We are here for you. Call 855-692-7247.
Looking for reliability, style, and affordability? Look no further than Doan Ford's Ford Fiesta with a fuel-efficient 1.6-liter i4 engine and a smooth 5-speed manual transmission. It's perfect for city streets or open highways. Enjoy modern conveniences like power windows, locks, cruise control, and a rear-view camera for added safety. With low miles, this Fiesta is ready to roll for a very low cost. Visit Doan Ford today and drive away in style. Located at 66870 Belmont Morristown Road, or visit them online at doanford.com.
Looking for trusted dental care for the whole family? Dr. Darcy Wakefield and the team at Wakefield Dental have you covered. From pediatric to general and orthodontic care, they offer a full range of services. At Wakefield Dental, they focus on individualized treatment plans that not only create beautiful smiles, but build lasting confidence. Schedule your consultation today. Call 740-435-3100 or go to drwakefieldDDS.com.
Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a proud supporter of high school football. Contact one of the 42 agencies writing for Patrons Buckeye for a quote from your local insurance company covering Ohio. Whether you need coverage for your home, mobile home, cabin, seasonal home, a garage, or even farm equipment, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is located in Caldwell, Ohio, and can help. Visit our website, patronsbuckeye.com.
Welcome back, everyone, for what we think is going to be an outstanding basketball game. Our Twigs of Zack Chrisman here on Nash ICon, where tonight the 5-0 Coshocton Redskins in the black uniforms with the red numerals and trim will take on the host Maysville Panthers. Maysville in the white uniforms with the gold and blue trim and numbers. Starting for the Redskins tonight, Alex Taylor, a 6'5" senior. He averages 15.5 points per game and chips in 8 rebounds a game. Colton Conkle's a 6-foot senior, their leading scorer at 24 points a game. Also their leading rebounder at 8 per contest. Logan Lonsberry is a 6'1" senior. He is their third player in doubles at 14.5 points per game. Bladen Workman chips in with 6 points a game. He is a 6'1" senior. And rounding it out is J.J. Herman, the 5'11" junior, the only underclassman for the Redskins. So Coshocton has been introduced. Now we believe the starting lineup for the Maysville Panthers. Gator Nichols, a 6-foot junior. Cohen Llewellyn, a 5'10" junior. Cade Rock, 6'4" junior. Kane Warwick, a 6'5" junior. Jordan Watson, a 6'3" junior. So 5 juniors start for the Maysville Panthers, and they're getting their introduction now. So Zach, if it's anything tempo-wise like the JV game, I expect just an up-and-down pace. But one of the things that I did take note of, they had a freshman game before the JV game. The Coshocton freshmen played 2-3. The JVs played in a 2-3. And I'm wondering if the varsity's going to open 2-3 also.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would assume so. That's not exactly what I would want to do against the Maysville squad full of shooters. I think I'd be wanting to run them off that three-point line as much and as often as possible. But at the same time, if that's the scheme, if that's what we're doing, that's what we're doing. I'm kind of anxious to see how that shakes out. And you also talked about playing with pace, and earlier before the national anthem there, we talked about keeping turnovers down, whoever can possess the ball like that, with it that being something that we're looking to really carry the game. I think that the press defense is going to come from both sides. Is going to really throw a wrench into kind of that strategy there. So I'm anxious to see how that plays out.
We do have a change in the starting lineup for Maysville. Landon Iden is going to start, the 5'10" junior, so a little bit of a change there, but Maysville will play 8 guys. You know, coming back to the pace, and if Coshocton opens in that 2-3, one of the things that I looked at the Maysville JVs do, and they did it last year when I saw Maysville play, I'm assuming they'll do it again, they get out on that secondary break, they sprint to the corners, they throw that ball down, and they will shoot the 3. So Coshocton, they may not be able to set up in that 2-3. They may have to pay close attention to Maysville on the runouts and setting it up. We are set to go. Kane Rohrig will go against Alex Taylor. Tip controlled by
nobody.
Out of bounds, nobody. So Maysville, they say, will have the basketball. And Coshocton, let's see. I think they're going to open up
man-to-man.
Yeah, they're going to open man. So with the basketball is Nichols. He will go on top. It's Kane Rohrig to the left side for Nichols. Back on top, Iden, 3 dribbles, pulls from 15, in and out, no good. And rebounded by Alex Taylor for the Redskins. Maysville immediately with the man pressure. With the basketball is Colton Conkle. Ball on the left wing, long shot on the way. In and out, rebounded by Maysville's Jordan Watson. Here come the Panthers. It's Iden. He'll shoot the bomb in the right corner. In and out. Rebounded offensively by the Panthers. Gator Nichols. Swings over to Jordan Watson. Back to Nichols. Left-handed dribble to the left wing. And then a drive on the baseline. Nowhere to go for Kane Rorig. Back on top to Nichols. He'll shoot the long ball. Rebounded after the miss by Coshocton's Colton Conkle.
Well,
6:55 to go here in the first quarter. Alex Taylor on the other end muscles his way in, misses the shot, rebounded to Maysville. Here come the Panthers back the other way. Both teams have had opportunities. Gator Nichols drives to the basket, pulls from 8, misses the shot, rebounded by J.J. Herman. Go ahead, Zach.
I was just going to say, we just talked about that. This is pace, pace, pace. I'm trying to keep my breath for you, man.
All right, that travel will go against Coshocton. That's Logan Lonsberry. Ball back to Maysville. No press by Coshocton. 6:25 to go here in the first quarter. No score. Gator Nichols with the basketball crosses the timeline. Man-to-man defense by Coshocton. Cade Rock on top to Roig. Loses the basketball. Picked up by Nichols. Nichols, and they will get a back court, says Buddy Spraggins, one of the officiating crew members tonight. Inbounding will be J.J. Herman at the 6:07 mark of the first quarter. No score.
Rare mistake there by Gator Nichols. Just kind of hit him in the hands, rolled right off, and went over backcourt violation.
Colton Conkle being checked by Cade Rock. Right-handed dribble. Crosses over right to left, and then back to the right. Takes his time. Looks to the high post. Nothing there. Good job, Maysville defensively. Herman on the drive. He will kick to the other side for Taylor. Taylor holds and then sets back things with Herman. Maysville really sticky in their man defense. Herman dribbling 30 feet from the basket. Looks over to Conkle. Says, okay, let's run this. Taylor gets the high ball screen. Herman goes inside. Nothing doing. Coshocton's really struggling to get a shot off. Conkle will pull from the left. Perfect. Colton Conkle buries a 3. And it is 3-0 in favor of Coshocton here in the first quarter at the 5:10 mark.
Maysville definitely taking account for Conkle. They had him all guarded all the way, face guarded 30 feet out.
Iden back on top to Nichols. Nichols, left-handed dribble, left over, cross to the right side. That is Jordan Watson, back to Nichols. Nichols goes inside, loses the basketball, and a common foul on the floor will be called against Coshocton.
And as we talked about earlier, Maysville loves to slash into the paint like that and kick out into the corners. That's exactly what Gator Nichols was looking to do there, but just got slapped on the arm.
Oh, they're going to say it was a shooting foul.
Wow.
That's interesting. So Gator Nichols will get a couple. First one on the way. Good. Maysville is on the board. And he will get one more. Personal foul goes against Alex Taylor. His first, team's first. Second one for Nichols, perfect. 3-2 Coshocton. Maysville will press. 2-2-1 look. Herman across the timeline to Taylor. Nearly a steal by Maysville, but they're able to get it out of trouble. Logan Lonsberry tries to take inside, goes up off glass and scores.
Beautiful take there by Lonsberry. I mean, I thought he was dead to rights on that one. A little baby finger roll up off the glass.
Long ball miss by the Panthers. Kane Rorig, and Coshocton with the rebound up 5-2. That's James Herman. He is being guarded by Cade Rock. Across to Conkle. He'll shoot a really long shot. That's a miss of Jordan Watson. Wow, no conscience tonight for these guys.
No, I think he might have shot that one from the parking lot.
Woo! Gator Nichols drives inside, hand check out on the floor, and let's see, that will go against Logan Lonsberry. That's his first, so that hand check, keep that in mind. If the officials are going to call it tight on the perimeter, that could be a factor in this game. 4:03 to go here in the first period, 5-2 Coshocton. And Maysville will inbound underneath their own basket. That's Landon Iden. Iden looks, goes to the right corner, then back on top for Jordan Watson. Shot on the way is good. Jordan Watson buries the three, tied at 5. Coshocton back the other way. That should have been a travel not called. Should have been a foul not called. All kinds of action going on. It's Alex Taylor with the basketball. He will try to go inside, and he scores off glass.
Man, what a tough take there by Taylor. That's a grown man's basket right there.
7-5 Coshocton. Watson thinks about the three, holds it up, goes back to Nichols, thinks about the three, drives inside, loses it. It's Conkle on the run out, goes to the glass, scores. Conkle has 5, 9-5, Coshocton over Maysville. Boy, Gator Nichols really penetrates to the basket very well. He makes a lot of things happen. That's Jordan Watson to the right side. Long shot on the way is missed by Kane Rohrig, and Coshocton has the basketball with James Herman. Herman double teamed, gets in some trouble, and calls the timeout.
Yeah, smart move there, getting trapped like that. I mean, he had nowhere to go with the ball. You got to call the tee.
Yeah, he takes the 30, does the Coshocton Redskins. So, you know, you look at a scouting point and a film perspective for Coshocton. That's just a mental mistake that I'm sure in films and game preparation they said, hey, they may double team at half court, center that basketball. He made a critical error by trying to come up the sideline, and a great job, Maysville, defensively on the double team.
Definitely, and like we talked about in pregame and pretty much all through this first quarter, that's what Maysville likes to do. They want to fluster you. They want to get you out of your rhythm and make you make your own mistakes, shoot yourself in the foot.
The other point I'm sure Coach Herman is going to make is, hey, even though we trust our ball coming up the floor, somebody's got to still come back and help.
Right.
That is Conkle with the basketball. Left-handed dribble, looks for the high ball screen from Taylor. Gets it, shoots from 20, perfect. Wow, he has 8, 12-5 in favor of Coshocton. Colton Conkle buries one from 22. Picking up the dribble is Gavin Ferguson, who's checked in, goes to the high post for Kane Rohrig. Rohrig over to the right side, then back on top. It's Watson. He will go to the corner. Long shot on the way for Ferguson. Missed. Rebound to Alex Taylor. He will dribble things out and steamroll his way up the floor. My goodness.
Man, he's quick.
Yeah. And then over to Herman, to Conkle. He will drive baseline, double team, kick back out. Herman shot on the way, in and out, missed. Rebounded offensively, back to Coshocton. Another miss by Lounsbury. Another offensive rebound for Coshocton. With 1:50 to go. Another long shot by Conkle.
I think it's safe to say he has the green light to shoot whenever and however he feels.
25 feet. It is 15-5. Gator Nichols drives baseline, and he is fouled on the left-handed drive. Conkle has 11 points here in this first quarter.
And that last shot, I mean, that was deeper than an NBA three. I mean, that was the volleyball line practically.
Maysville inbound underneath their own basket. And they get it on top with Gator Nichols. Nichols, right-handed dribble. Gets help from Gavin Ferguson. He will go inside. Shot is missed. Rebounded off to Coshocton's J.J. Herman. Herman over to Conkle. Well, he traveled. Yep. If Conkle left, a little bit of indecision on his part. He doesn't like it, but it's a really good call.
Yep, that's all it takes. That split second of indecision, it'll get you every time.
1:15 to go, first quarter, 15-5. Coshocton over Maysville. With the ball on the right wing is Jordan Watson. They will swing. And back on top, Nichols from 25. No good. Rebound off the floor, and it's controlled by Maysville's Jordan Watson. Watson drives to the right corner. On top, back to Watson. 3 dribbles. Back to the corner. And a drive inside. Up. Missed. And rebounded to Coshocton. Lots of bodies crashing around after the miss. Herman finally has the basketball with 40 seconds to go here in a wild first quarter.
Yeah, it's definitely been a physical game down there in the paint. A lot of bodies moving, a lot of elbows getting thrown.
That's Herman with the basketball. Clock moving at 20 seconds to go. It's Conkle. Loses it, picks it back up, double dribble.
Yeah, another turnover there for Conkle. That's 2 in the past 3 possessions.
15-5 with 23 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Maysville has an opportunity to either play for one or take a quick shot and take what they can get. It looks like they're going to be very patient. That's Gator Nichols. Nichols over to Jordan Watson. They're going to play catch now with the clock at 10 seconds. It's Jordan Watson. Watson drives inside, another hand check. Goes against Coshocton. So, we're going to have some interesting officiating. I think that's 3 fouls out on the perimeter now here in this first quarter.
Yeah, and if they're going to continue to call the game like that, it's definitely going to impact the way that coaches are going to go into halftime and how they try to go this second half as well.
14 fouls on Coshocton, 0 on Maysville. Clock at 5 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Watson will launch at the buzzer. It is missed after 1 quarter in an excellent basketball game. It is Coshocton 15 at Maysville 5.
At People's Bank, we're more than just a bank. As a community bank, we are committed to where we work and live, giving back to the organizations you care about through sponsorships, donations, and volunteer hours. When you bank with People's, you're not just a client, you're part of a community of neighbors helping neighbors. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC. Visit us at pebo.com.
Stoney's RV Center is the place that makes buying a new RV easy. Ask about their on-site financing with very affordable payments, and they make on-site camper service calls to the area campgrounds. Stoney's RV also carries cargo trailers, car haulers, horse and stock trailers, and open utility trailers. They install hitch systems and fill propane tanks too. Stoney's RV Center, the place that takes camping to the next level, and a proud sponsor of our area high school sports teams.
We will begin the second quarter with Coshocton having the basketball going left to right. It will be Blade Workman, the inbounder. Maysville stays man. They get it into Conkle. Gator Nichols now on Conkle. So a switch defensively to start the second quarter. Conkle drives inside, then kicks back to the corner. Back to Conkle, to Alex Taylor, who stepped out. He will go inside and score the basket. Alex Taylor has 4, and it is 17-5 Coshocton. They're on the right side with Nichols. Goes up, misses the shot. Offensive rebound put back by Cade Rock. Maysville needed that one.
Yes, they did. Stagnant there. Already down 12. That brings the lead down to 10 for Coshocton.
Colton Conkle tries to throw long. Maysville steps in and steals the pass. Then a shot on the way by Watson, rebounded off to Coshocton. Here comes Conkle. He will fire ahead and then kick back to the other side. And then a drive on the baseline by Lonsberry. He loses it. Stolen away, and Maysville comes back the other way. They missed the shot. That was Iden, rebounded by Coshocton. A lot of opportunities for Maysville gone astray here in this first half.
Yeah, that was just something you hate to see it. You know, coach is going to be yelling at you at film study on that one.
Shot missed by Coshocton. Rebounded to Gator Nichols. Nichols over to Watson. Swing to the corner. It's Iden. He'll drive and then kick back out. Nichols will shoot the 3. In and out. Missed. And then a foul goes against the Panthers on the rebound.
This has been a cold shooting night for Maysville tonight, like we talked about in pregame. I fully expected the shooters to come out in full force tonight. Kind of having a hard time getting the lid off the basket tonight.
The foul goes against Rock. It's his first. Coshocton goes ahead, nearly knocked out of bounds, and finally tapped away by Jordan Watson. They're trying. Taylor. James Herman will re-enter the lineup for Coshocton, up 10 with 6:20 to go. Coshocton will run a 1-4 baseline out of bounds play. Taylor sets the screen, and then they go inside, stolen away by Nichols. And Gator Nichols with the quick hands goes over to Landon Iden. He will drive inside, back to Nichols. Nichols up, oh, he's hammered.
Yeah, that looked like a volleyball swat, like you're trying to spike the ball down. He got hit right in the face. You're going to get that called 100 times out of 100.
That's going to be Workman's second here in the game, so not foul trouble for Coshocton, but something to keep in mind. They've got several guys on the board with at least one foul. Nichols got the first one on a roll, gets one more. He is 3 of 3 from the line. Substitution for Coshocton, that's Trayton Kunkel. And he will replace Blade Workman with the 2 fouls. Second free throw by Nichols is perfect. 17-9, Maysville 2-2-1. 3-quarter press. Kunkel double teamed at the timeline, gets it ahead, and Alex Taylor picks it up off glass and scores. Nice press offense by Coshocton, 19-9.
You can tell they were practicing that one this week. That looked pretty fluid.
That's Nichols back the other way on the drive in the basket. Now things are starting to heat up. 19-11. It's Kunkel. A flop by Nichols. Not there. Kunkel comes the other way, scores.
Way to get through the contact there and really take the layup all the way to the basket.
Nichols back the other way to Watson. Watson goes to Ferguson, on top to Nichols. He will drive all the way to the basket, missed the shot, rebounded on the floor to James Herman. Herman crosses the timeline, looks, goes to Kunkel. He will go inside, then kick to the corner. Lonsberry shot on the way, in and out. Rebounded by Jordan Watson, back to Gator Nichols. Nichols flies ahead, and the shot is not taken. Instead, Coshocton will have a double team, and then a steal by Alex Taylor. He will come back the other way, miss the layup, rebound on the floor to Kunkel. Misses the shot, but he does draw the contact.
Wow. That was quite the sequence on that one, Howard.
Kunkel will have a pair of free throws. Cade Rock will have the personal foul for Maysville. That's his second. And Kunkel with a couple of tries from the line. First one no good. And one more coming.
Yeah, with a 10-point lead right now for Coshocton, you know, it's not like you're worried or anything, but these free throws are something that could come down at the end of the game. And man, if we could have just hit 1 or 2 more of those, we could have sustained our lead for the whole contest.
One more coming for Kunkel. In and out. Rebound off to Jordan Watson. Watson will give to Landon Iden. Iden picks up the dribble to Jordan Watson. Back to Iden, thinks about the 3. Now he'll take it. No good. Rebounded offensively by Maysville. Stolen away, then stolen back by Maysville. All kinds of traffic. Finally picked up by Kunkel, and a foul called on the floor. Boy, I think both sides unhappy with the action tonight. Whew.
Yeah, we've got a nice crowd tonight, and they're definitely letting their thoughts be known.
Personal foul goes against Maysville. And that will go against Jordan Watson, I believe. 21-11, Kunkel with the basketball, 4:25 to go. They'll go to the corner for Lonsberry. Lonsberry holds, drives inside with the left hand, puts it up, misses the shot, rebounded by Watson. Here comes Maysville. Watson will kick back. Iden, long ball on the way, is good. And then Iden has 3, 21-14 for Coshocton. With the dribble is Kunkel. He'll pull from 20, no good. Rebounded off to Jordan Watson. Watson ahead to Nichols. Nichols lays it in. A run going for Maysville, and this is where they get you. Here comes Taylor the other way. He is bumped, misses the shot. They'll go to the line for a pair.
Like you said, Howard, this is exactly where Maysville gets you. They're reeling Coshocton into their game. Lots of running and gunning. Mistakes are going to be made. Strip balls. It's what's going to happen. Got to slow down and not let them bring you into the quicksand.
Kane Rohrig on the personal foul. Couple of free throws coming for Taylor. Misses it. So they are 0 for 3 from the line are the Redskins. James Herman returns to the lineup for Coshocton, replacing Jackson Smith. And one more coming for Alex Taylor. Taylor 6 points. At the line for point number 7. Yep, got it. 22-16 in favor of Coshocton. 3:40 to go here in the second quarter. Jordan Watson to Nichols. Nichols will shoot the 3. In and out, rebounded by Alex Taylor. And Taylor will be double teamed, gets across the timeline, loses the basketball. And I just don't think Coach Herman wants that.
No.
Turnover will go to Maysville.
No, Taylor trying to go coast to coast on that one. Splits the defenders and comes down and just dribbles it right off his shin. I mean, I see exactly what the big man was going for there, but unfortunately couldn't convert.
Yeah. Now, if this were a video game,
yes,
that's slam.
Yes.
However, 3:26 to go, second quarter. Coshocton leads Maysville 22-16. Gator Nichols has 8 points to lead the Panthers. He will cross over right to left, go to the basket, score it, draw the foul. Well, in the first quarter, it was Colton Conkle with 11. In this second quarter, it's Gator Nichols with 8 and a chance at the line to make it 9.
Yeah, let's see if he can convert on the and one here. I mean, way to come through the contact and
goes to the basket so well. Free throw is no good. We had a substitution coming in. Now they're going to say it was good. First they had said it was no shot. So it looks like they're going to award. We're going to have to get it straightened out. Coach Brown up for Maysville trying to ask some questions. If we are correct, that we're going to get a conference. What happened was they shot the free throw, but they wanted somebody to enter, so they waved the free throw off. Free throw was good. Then they say it is good, so they're going to give Maysville the free throw for Gator Nichols.
Yikes, that was confusing.
Yes. Conkle, double team, goes over to the left side. Shot up and it's in. That is Champ Haley on the dribble drive and a foul on Maysville.
Yeah, and we just heard the crowd erupt on that one. That was a very, very impressive take through the contact as he goes to try and convert his own and one.
Free throw, front iron, missed, and a foul call. You know, they haven't put the made free throw by Nichols on the board. I'm just wondering if the officials disallowed it for some reason.
Yeah, I'm a little confused by that too.
I believe it's 24-19 Coshocton. We'll have to check that. Gator, because I can't believe they gave him no shot. Nichols drives inside to the corner, and pulling up is Ferguson. Shot up is good.
Nice little spot up jumper off the elbow there for Ferguson.
Gavin Ferguson with the basket. Conkle tries to get by Nichols. Nichols bodies him up, chases him across the timeline. Nichols spin dribble to the basket, misses it. Rebound loose, picked up, back to Conkle, hammered inside, and then all kinds of bodies flying. What are we going to get? Oh my goodness, we're going to get player control foul against Coshocton. Woo.
I mean, this place just erupted. This is great basketball tonight. I love seeing how into it the crowd is tonight. This is awesome.
Well, that personal foul goes against Coshocton. That's Conkle. Could have been a foul either way. Driving inside again is Nichols. Misses the shot. Rebounded off to Coshocton. They will come ahead with Lonsberry. Lonsberry double team. Goes inside and then back out. Long ball in the corner. In and out. Missed. Rebounded off to Maysville.
Another missed travel there, as you can hear the Maysville crowd deeply, deeply disappointed in the no call.
There's been a lot of things, both teams. Jordan Watson spin dribble. Fouled on the floor. I don't believe that's shooting. It should be on the floor for Watson. Up, they're going to give him 2 free throws. Jordan Watson with a couple of free throws coming. Personal foul goes against Lonsberry. That's his second. First free throw up by Watson's good. He has 4. And according to the scoreboard, it's 24-21 in favor of Coshocton. Second one, good. So we will go with the scoreboard for now. 24-22, Coshocton over Maysville. Colton Conkle goes by Gator Nichols. Picks up the dribble, goes to the corner to Lonsberry. Lonsberry back out on top. Coshocton with the basketball. That's Trayton Conkle over to Alex Taylor, well away from the basket. Loses it behind the goal, behind his back, and then back comes Maysville. They miss the shot. Run out now by Taylor. Look out! Boom! Alex Taylor with the slam. 26-22. Landon Iden on top. Nichols between the legs, backs it out. Tries to take Lonsberry. Goes over to Watson. Watson on top to Ferguson. To the left corner. Long shot by Nichols. No good. Rebounded off to Coshocton. And it's Colton Conkle splits the double team with the dribble. Goes to Lonsberry in the corner. Goal! Logan Lonsberry with the bomb.
What a big shot by Lonsberry in the corner. Ice in his veins.
Yep, back comes Gator Nichols, and he is fouled on the floor. That will go against Champ Haley. And Noah Nichols should be going to the line for a couple of free throws. 29-22 in favor of Coshocton here in the second quarter with 51 seconds to go. And Gator Nichols to the free throw line for Maysville. Maysville had cut it to 2 in the second quarter. Nichols gets the first one. He has 9 in the quarter, 11 for the game. Game's leading scorer is Colton Conkle from Coshocton with 13. One more coming for Nichols. Second one. Good. Maysville will go straight man now. No double team. So they will back off a little bit. That's Conkle. Conkle crosses the timeline, picks up the dribble, goes to Alex Taylor. Taylor holds. And he looks for some help. He's got it from Lonsberry. Lonsberry with the dribble. Ferguson on him. Lonsberry crosses back over. Tries to go inside, not there. Gives to Alex Taylor. Taylor holds. Looks for help. Got it to Conkle. Conkle back to Taylor with 15 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Taylor holds to Conkle. Conkle, left-handed dribble. Down to 10 seconds, under 10. Here's Conkle trying to take his man. Looks for the high ball screen from Taylor. Conkle shoots, no good, missed, rebound, no way. And after one half, what a great half, 29-24, Coshocton over Maysville. We're going to take a quick break and come right back.
Surgeon Construction is leading the way in commercial and industrial construction. This is Jason Emsch, and we are committed to providing exceptional construction experience from pre-construction through project completion. Our success is measured by exceeding our clients' expectations. See our past and previous projects at Cambridge YMCA and New Educational Center at Jurassic Park and FMJ Shooting Range, just to name a few. Find us online at surgeon.construction and like us on Facebook.
Surgeon Construction. We'll take it from here.
From the Ohio News Network, this is the Ohio Education Association Tonight in High School Hoops. Now here's your host, Eric Reeser.
A little over a month ago, the Ohio State women's basketball team added a pair of former Ohio State players to Kevin McGuff's coaching staff. Katie Smith, their newest assistant coach, and J.C. Sheldon, the Buckeyes' newest director of player development. Both ladies boast incredible collegiate and professional resumes, as well as tremendous success as Ohio high school basketball players. Katie Smith was an All-American at Logan High School and the National Player of the Year her senior season of 1992, when she led the Lady Chieftains to the state championship game. Smith played at Ohio State from 1992 until 1996, then spent time playing professionally until 2014 when she joined the WNBA's New York Liberty as an assistant coach. College athletics has become increasingly professional in recent years, and Katie will join me next to talk about adapting to such incredible change. This is the Ohio Education Association tonight in High School Hoops.
Ohio has over 920,000 diabetics. If you are a diabetic, take a step in the right direction by having your feet checked routinely by a podiatric physician, the most qualified doctors to care for your feet. Adding a podiatrist to your healthcare team can help you better manage the effects of diabetes on your feet. Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association podiatric physicians are located throughout the state. For more information or to find a member of the Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association near you, visit ohiofoot.org.
In Ohio, public education matters. And every day, Ohio's public school educators use their united voice to advocate for the supports and resources our public schools need so every child thrives. No exceptions. I'm Ohio Education Association President Scott DeMauro, and on behalf of our 120,000 members, OEA is proud to sponsor tonight's game. Because great public schools are a winning playbook for Ohio, and Ohio is stronger when we stand together to cheer for our students' success.
This is ONN.
I'm Eric Reeser. Basketball legend Katie Smith is my guest. She's in her first season as an assistant coach on the Ohio State women's basketball team. The Buckeyes began the season on November 5th. This season, the Big Ten Conference has 18 teams, and college athletics has never been more professionalized. I asked Katie if she's had time since being hired in early November to take in the true coast-to-coast nature that is the Big Ten Conference.
It is different. It just, again, everything evolves. I think that's the one thing I think athletics has kind of taught me. And my career in sport is being adaptable and just kind of going with it. It's never going to stay the same. You know, your roster changes every year. People get hurt. Coaches leave. As an athlete, there's a lot of turnover in all areas when you're playing and as a coach. And I think that's the one thing that bodes well for me throughout life. And now is it doesn't look the same. It's not going to look the same as you go. And it's really just kind of taking it where it's at. But it is wild. But I'm pumped, because obviously USC and UCLA, Oregon are phenomenal programs, especially women's basketball programs. And to have that type of competition for us and to go against that is, I think, an athlete's dream. So really pumped to have them in that competition.
Yeah, Katie, you picked a heck of a time to get back into college athletics. With name, image, and likeness, the transfer portal, you got, $100 million television deals. Just have you been able to take any time to, and I'm sure you have meetings, with compliance and everything that goes into all of that, but just what's that transition been like from the program to what college athletics is now is very professionalized?
It's honestly an easy transition. The biggest thing is just kind of understanding how this thing works or who handles what. So it's just asking a lot of questions, when things come up. It's just learning and knowing, and also there's also things that are changing every day here. You know what I mean? This is not things are going to change next year and then after that. So the one thing about pro sports is just a little bit better, the CBA, the organizations, there's some rules and regulations behind everything. Transparency, free agency, salary cap, what people are getting paid. Here it's moving that way. It's just not there yet. So it's kind of, I guess it's a little bit like what I came from without some of the, direction and knowledge. But honestly, it's kind of fun to learn. I love learning. I love trying to figure this thing out and just figuring out where we can, where I personally can be helpful and what the, our program needs. I want Central Ohio and I want Ohio in general. We have a great women's basketball history, and I just want it to be, I want to blow it up. I want them to understand how great these ladies are, how talented they are, what great people they are. So I'm just, really want to push those stories and make sure that, investing in women is the right thing to do, but it's also it's a profitable thing to do. And it's all of those things combined, just as I said, to make an impact for everyone, but also women and girls throughout Ohio.
My thanks to Katie Smith and to the Ohio State Athletic Department for the time. I'm Eric Reeser, and this has been the Ohio Education Association tonight in High School Hoops.
At Maysville High School, Howard Twiggs and good bud Zack Chrisman. Lots to talk about. Zack, what a good first half.
Yeah, that was extremely exciting basketball being played. A lot of stuff happening here on the court. A lot of question marks, too. We were confused by a couple things that happened. Some of the officiating we're not 100% on as well. It's been a really up and down first half.
Yeah, in terms of the officiating, it's so physical and so fast that I think the officials, I mean, they've missed some things. Let's not
Sure.
say what's not the truth, but they've done a good job of keeping things under control, because this could bust out any second with the anticipation, the excitement of the crowds and the players. Very physical, very fast.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, just the play on the court, heck, some of the people in the crowd here, I'm like, man, we could really clear the bleachers here and just have a scrum. I don't know what's going to happen.
All I know is I'm glad I'm in the top row.
Yeah, me too. Nowhere for anybody to come and get me up here.
All right. I got your back, brother.
Thank you. You too.
15-5 after one quarter, Coshocton led, and it was Colton Conkle with 11 points that first quarter. But then in the second quarter, Maysville turned it around, and the Panthers outscored Coshocton. They were led in that second quarter by Gator Nichols, who had 10. So Nichols and Conkle share game scoring honors. Both have 12 points.
And I'd go ahead and I think it's fair to go out on a limb and say they're both going to be adding to those totals in the second half. Both of them seem to be getting leaned on for a lot of the bulk of the offensive duty.
For scoring-wise, Maysville, Nichols, as we mentioned, with the 12, 3 field goals, 6 of 6 from the line. Cade Rock has a basket for 2. Landon Iden has a tray for 3. Gavin Ferguson a basket for 2. Jordan Watson has 5, 1 3-pointer, 2 of 2 from the line. So make a note, Maysville 6 of 6 from the free throw line in that first half. For Coshocton, Conkle with the 3 trays, 2 doubles, 0 of 2 from the line for his 12. Right behind him, Alex Taylor, 4 field goals, 1 of 2 from the line, 9. Logan Lonsberry, a tray and a deuce for 5. Champ Haley, a basket, 0 of 1 from the line. He has 2. 1 of 5, a free throw shooting for Coshocton. Wouldn't you like to think that they would have to turn that around to feel better?
Most definitely, and as we just talked about, with such a physical game, you know there's going to be some times where it's going to really come down to the free throw shooting. That's points that Coshocton's leaving on the board, whereas every time Maysville seems to get to the line, they're converting. That's keeping them in it, whereas exactly like you said earlier, that second quarter firepower that kind of came out of nowhere. So I look for that to kind of be a thing to really be the difference maker.
I want to go back to Gator Nichols on that 6 of 6 free throw shooting. He is so good at penetrating to the basket, drawing the contact, or scoring. He's kept Maysville in this basketball game with the attack of the basket against Coshocton, and again, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. He's very valuable to Maysville.
Well, not only keeping them in the game with the scoring itself, but it's going to come to play here in the second half, where Coshocton's going to kind of be on their heels, expecting Nichols to come through. He might pull some of these for 3. He's already hit 1, I think actually 2. But at the same time, if they do crash in when he slashes into the paint like that, he's got 2 guys in the corner. He's got his pick. Throw one out there, and you're going to get open corner 3s.
How about some first half numbers, Zach?
Yeah, so on the rebound front for Coshocton, we've got Taylor with 6, Conkle with 2, Workman with 5. We've got the second Conkle with Trayton with 1. We've got Haley with 2, Herman with 4. Turnovers for the Coshocton Redskins. Taylor with 2 pretty big ones there that we talked about there right before the break. And Conkle with 3, Lonsberry with 1, Trayton Conkle with 1, and Herman also with 1. For Maysville, looking at the rebound sides, Watson, 9 already here in the first half. We've got Cade Rock with 4, Nichols with 1, Pickrell 2, Atkins 1, and Iden with 2. A little bit safer with the ball. Maysville in the first half there. Only 4 total turnovers in the first half. Nichols with 2, Watson with 1, and Iden with 1.
All right, we're going to start the second half in just a few seconds. Coshocton will go with Conkle, Taylor, Lonsberry, Workman, and Herman. For the Panthers, Nichols, Rock, Iden, Rohrig, and Watson. And we begin with Maysville and Gator Nichols. Colton Conkle. It looks like Coshocton's going to open up in his own 2-3.
Yeah, we talked about that before the game, and here it is.
They will go on top to Iden. Maysville eyeballs things up. Nichols holds. See if they run somebody to the high post for 2 3s over. They do. And then stepping back out is Rock. They will lob backside and up there. It's in on Watson on a set, beautiful play.
Caught the back line of the zone, sleeping on that one. Nice alley-oop there to Watson for the 2.
Long shot on the way, missed by Lounsbury, rebounded by Watson, ahead to Nichols. Nichols goes inside, shot up, it's good. That's Cade Rock. Suddenly it's 29-28. Maysville can do this to you.
Great floor vision there by Nichols to find Rock on the back box there, and for an easy 2.
What are we going to get? One of the officials thought there was a timeout by Coshocton. Guess not. Nope, a foul call. So Gator Nichols.
Huh, okay.
Interesting. All right, one foul on Nichols, 29-28. Coshocton with 7:01 to go here in the third quarter. Redskins will have the basketball. It will be J.J. Herman on the inbounds. Goes to Colton Conkle. Conkle goes by Nichols. Spin dribble, loses it. Picked up by Watson. Here comes Watson back the other way. Maysville can take the lead. It's going to be Nichols. Nichols on the left wing, back to Iden. Watson back to Nichols. And Gator Nichols will settle things down in the half court against the zone 2-3 of Coshocton. Inside to Watson. Watson loses it out of bounds, but tapped away by Coshocton.
A little bit of a miscommunication there. Watson thought Cade Rock was still on the block furthest away from him, trying to go for a little around the back, no-look pass there around his defender. But unfortunately, Rock wasn't still there.
Long shot on the way, missed by Maysville. And that was Rohrig. And back comes J.J. Herman. Herman, right-handed dribble on top, between the legs, sets things up against the Maysville D. Alex Taylor, well away from the basket, tries to go inside, pulls from 8. Nice-looking shot.
Yeah, that was impressive right there. A little spin move on the when you got the big out. Oh, sorry, here we got another shot. Long ball.
That's a miss by Iden. Rebounded off to Coshocton. Now they'll fire back. Missed the shot. Rebounded to Maysville. Woo!
Running all the way up and down the place here now.
Yeah, guys, there's no passing going on. Just shoot it. That's Nichols. Nichols holds over to Iden. 31-28 Coshocton. 5:40 to go here in the third quarter. Iden holds back to Nichols. Nichols looks to the high post for Rohrig, not there, so Maysville will reset their zone offense. That's Watson to Iden, back to Watson, to the right corner for Nichols. He will drive baseline, puts the shot up, misses it, rebounded off to J.J. Herman, and Coshocton in control. 5:20 to go, third quarter, and the three-point lead. Herman, stolen away by Iden. A little bit of a pass on Herman's part. I thought he thought Conkle was going to break to the ball.
Yeah, and Iden broke on it immediately. He was trying to take that coast to coast.
He read that passing lane beautifully. Herman will inbound, and he will throw long to Taylor. Taylor, spin dribble, pulls from 8 feet, in and out, missed, and then a personal goes against. I think that's going to be Conkle on a push.
I think it was more the kind of arm barred him right there and kept him from getting the board.
Tough call goes against Coshocton. 31-28, they lead. 5:06 to go here in the third quarter. That's Gator Nichols. Coshocton looks like it's almost a 1-1-3, which means they're going to put more pressure on the top. Now they'll sink to the 2-3. It's Watson to the corner. Long shot on the way is perfect by Landon Iden. He talks a little smack down the floor.
Yeah, you leave Iden open like that, that's exactly what he's on this floor to do, a pure shooter.
A little bit of yakking on the way after the made basket. Ball will be in the hands of Coshocton.
I got to say, we've got some trash talking going, the crowd's in it. Man, this is making me want to suit up. I want to get out there and play. This looks fun.
Not this game, you don't.
Not this game? Okay,
no.
Okay. You say so.
Gator Nichols on the foul. That's his second. And Conkle inside, loses it. It's a kick. Now, this game's too fast for you, my man.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. You saw me walk up the bleachers earlier. You're right. I can't keep up with these guys.
I counted your steps. 31-31, 4:37 to go here in the third quarter. Tied up. Coshocton will inbound the basketball. Taylor knocked away by Maysville.
Active hands can't make anything easy, especially when the ball's coming in on the block like that to the big man Taylor.
Now Coshocton will have a 1-4 across the free throw line. Still some trouble getting it in. They finally do. And trying to set things up for the Redskins is Alex Taylor. Well away from the basket. He drives inside, and I believe he's either fouled or no foul.
I mean, he kind of got mugged coming through the lane there. I thought for sure they must have been all ball.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, no foul. So Coshocton will maintain possession because at least they say Maysville knocked it out. It's Conkle. He'll pull up, give to Taylor. Taylor, hands all over him, loses it off to Maysville. That's Gator Nichols. Nichols to Iden, over to the corner. Shot on the way, no good. Rebounded by Alex Taylor. And Coshocton will have the basketball. It is Conkle, tied at 31. Whoa, that's got to be 30 feet. Missed. Rebounded off to Jordan Watson. That's not a good shot. I don't care. That's Gator Nichols. Nichols with the ball. Over to Watson, back to Iden. Your team's tied at 31, and you jack a 30-footer.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely a heat check. If I can hit this, I'm going to get something moving. But, yeah, I agree.
To the high post, then back. Nichols over to the corner. It's Landon Iden. Shot on the way. In and out. Rebounded offensively by Watson. He's hammered. No call. Wow.
As you can hear the crowd, some of the Maysville faithful not happy with that.
Yeah, he absolutely got mugged.
Yeah.
All right, so no foul call, just out of bounds. Ball in the hands of Maysville, tied at 31. Officials letting them play. Iden over to Rock. Rock to the corner. Back to Watson on top. Watson drives inside and then kicks. Nichols holds, double teamed. Back on top to Watson, to Iden. Iden back to Watson, to Nichols. He'll shoot from 22. No good, but he's fouled.
Yeah, just happened to get underneath him on the playthrough there on the shot, trying to get there to close out. And yeah, they're going to call that one.
And the last guy in this gym you want to foul is number 0, Gator Nichols.
Yeah, he's been nothing but net from the line so far tonight.
Yeah, you know, Coshocton, this third quarter, not played with composure. First one, good. 2 more coming for Nichols. Yeah, Coshocton, I think if they can settle down a little bit, they've got a better opportunity.
This is still anybody's game, but you can't lose your head.
Second one by Nichols. Good. And Maysville has a chance to take their largest lead of the night if they can bury this third free throw by Nichols. 8 of 8 from the free throw line, Gator Nichols. Third one. Now,
jinxed him, broadcaster's jinx.
Colton Conkle, left-handed dribble across the timeline, crosses over. He is fouled. He'll go to the line.
I mean, didn't look like he had much of a plan as he got into the paint there, but he'll get bailed out there with a foul.
Absolutely. So on the arm bar, that would be Jordan Watson. And Conkle 0-2 from the line. He had 11 in the first quarter and just 13 with 2:59 to go here in the third. So Maysville has shut him down after that explosive first quarter. First one's good. One more coming. Coshocton with a chance to tie things up. 2:59 to go, third quarter from Maysville. Second free throw by Conkle. Good. Tied at 33. Coshocton, let's see, they're going to go back to man, I believe, aren't they not?
Yep.
They're going to go back to man. Maysville will hold. Out in the corner, and then a drive on the baseline. Up and no good by Nichols. Rebounded off to Lonsberry. Lonsberry guarded by Nichols. Nichols very handsy. Lonsberry picks it up. Goes over to Conkle. Conkle drives inside. Euro step. Shot is missed. Rebounded by Jordan Watson. Watson ahead to Nichols. Nichols tries to go inside. Spin dribble. Loses it. Gets it back. Dribbles on top. gives up to Watson. Watson over to Rohrig. Rohrig holds. Over to Ferguson. Ferguson drives to the basket. Spin dribble on the baseline. Nothing there. Will kick over to Watson. Watson, 2 dribbles, and a ball back to Ferguson over to the baseline, and then a drive by Nichols is good.
Nice little stutter step there by Nichols. Got his man off his feet, waited for him to come down, and nice easy bucket right underneath the basket.
Maysville will take a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of a guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
Maysville leads Coshocton 35-33 with 1:57 to go in the third quarter. Coshocton will have the basketball on the out of bounds underneath Maysville's basket. Maysville goes straight man following the timeout. That's Logan Lonsberry being checked by Gator Nichols. Lonsberry out on top. We'll go over to Colton Conkle. Conkle back to Lonsberry. Lonsberry between the legs dribble, drives baseline, bumped, shot no good, rebounded by Taylor, and they're going to say fouled on the floor prior to the shot for Taylor.
Way not to give up on the play there. The big man Taylor coming down with the board, drawing the foul to get him to the line here. Oh no, never mind, you were right, going on the floor.
Yeah. All right, so the foul on Rohrig. Conkle will be the inbounder. And he will go way
Taylor just
on
got
top.
slapped right in the face under the basket.
That is Lonsberry with the ball. Conkle sets the screen over to the corner, and then back inside. Hammered is Conkle. No call. My goodness, that's just awful. Back the other way, Garrett Nichols. Nichols is rejected by Taylor. Conkle on a run out. He will make the layup.
He's not going to miss that one twice.
1:10 to go here in the third quarter. Tied at 35. Steal by Taylor. Taylor is fouled. Gets the shot. Rebounded up and in by Conkle. 1 minute to go. 37-35 in favor of Coshocton. Ball knocked out of bounds by Coshocton. It will go back to the Redskins. Wow, what a sequence.
That's a momentum turner right there.
And now Coshocton's going to take a 30. We're going to keep it right here. I would be remiss, Zach, if I didn't talk about the officiating. I don't want to harp on it. This is a very difficult game to officiate.
Very physical.
I'm being honest. Very fast, very physical, but there have been a lot of really unnecessary fouls on both teams.
Right. Yeah, and it's not just one way. I mean, now if you asked either side's fans, they're going to tell you one way. But yeah, there's been missed calls on both sides. A lot of guys getting hammered in the paint. I mean, right there, like I said, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
He's fine.
A couple possessions ago, but I mean, Taylor just got smacked right in the face as the ball came in bounds. I mean, just nothing, no accountability for that. But kudos to him. He stuck with it and had a great sequence there with a steal, coming back and a couple points himself.
37-35, Coshocton leads. Conkle will be the inbounder. Mason will play the straight man. That's into Lonsberry. Gator Nichols guards him. Lonsberry crosses the timeline, right to left, goes to the 15-foot line, to the corner. Taylor holds. He will spin inside, put the shot up, misses it, but he draws the contact.
Yeah, but at least he's going to get to go to the line here and try to pick up those two. Nice little spin move, kept the pivot foot down. Nice little baby hook kind of deal. Just couldn't quite get it to go down.
Couple of free throws coming for Alex Taylor. He is 1 of 2 from the line, has 11 points. First one on the way, and no good. In and out, one more coming. Coshocton with the 2-point lead and 40 seconds to go. Cade Rock takes a seat and replaced by Kane Rohrig for the Panthers. One more free throw coming for Alex Taylor, the 6'5 senior. Second one in. Substitution for the Redskins taking a seat will be Blade Workman. And re-entering is Trayton Conkle.
And we talked about those free throws maybe coming back to bite Coshocton now that this game's gotten a lot closer. Trying to get those free points there at the line is going to be crucial.
That's Gator Nichols. Nichols brings it back out with 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Coshocton going to sit in the 2-3 with 22 seconds to go. Gator Nichols not in a hurry. His team trails by 3. Coshocton content to play for the final defensive stand here with just 12 seconds to go. That's Ferguson. Ferguson spin dribble back to Iden. Iden to the corner. Driving baseline is Nichols. He will put it up and score.
Heck of a move by Gator Nichols. What a shot.
And that will end another outstanding quarter. After 3, 38-37, Coshocton.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-4839. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-4839. 800-575-4839. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Must qualify for enrollment. Results may vary.
Well, buckle up for the fourth quarter. It's 38-37. Maysville trailing by 1 to Coshocton. Redskins will have the basketball as we begin with Jordan Watson, Gavin Ferguson, Gator Nichols, Landon Iden, and Kane Rohrig on the floor for Maysville. That's Alex Taylor trying to drive to the basket, misses the shot, rebounded on the floor to Jordan Watson. Watson ahead to Iden, back in the corner. Iden drives the baseline, rejected by Taylor.
Oh, wow. They're going to say he got him on the wrist.
So Alex Taylor on the foul. That's going to be a couple of free throws for Landon Iden. Interesting call.
Yeah, that one was a little iffy if I had to say so myself.
Landon Iden with a pair of free throws. He has 6 points in the game. His team can take the lead. First one's good, tied at 38. One more coming for Landon Iden and the Panthers. 7:41 to go, fourth quarter. Second one, good. Maysville, straight man. That's Conkle. He has 19. Whoa, long shot by Lonsberry is missed and it will settle out of bounds. I don't think that's the shot that Coach Herman wanted.
No, I don't think so. He's showing his displeasure for that shot choice as well over there on the sideline.
Yeah, just at this time and score, and to take that shot, okay, we'll play on. It's Maysville with the basketball, up 1. That's Nichols, drives inside. And a foul call on the floor goes against Coshocton. That's Blade Workman. Now I'm wondering if the officials are going to tighten things up. Because that was just, based on the first 3 quarters, that was a love tap.
Yeah.
Long shot on the way from the corner is missed. And
Over
then
the
a
back.
push by Iden on the rebound. It was Rohrig on the long shot. And then Iden on the foul. And that makes Maysville folks unhappy.
Yeah, that's part of the gig for the refs. You're going to tick somebody off no matter which call you make, but they're going to let you know tonight.
Conkle, his team down 1. Gator Nichols on Colton Conkle. Conkle, left-handed dribble, goes inside on the drive. Stripped away by Nichols, picked up and a foul on who? I guess on Nichols.
On Nichols.
That would be his 3rd. Colton Conkle will be the inbounder for Coshocton underneath their own basket. Substitution for Maysville. Caden Rorick takes a seat. Cade Rock re-enters the lineup for the Panthers. Panthers up 1. Coshocton with the inbounds pass to Taylor. He'll pull from 8. Missed. Rebounded off to Iden. Iden over to Gator Nichols. Let's see if Coshocton, I think they're going to go back to the straight man. Yep, they're going to sit in the 2-3. That's a drive inside by Watson. Wow. And Taylor swats it into row G, section 4.
Now you see, and that's another thing. I know you said we don't want to harp on it, but the last foul that Taylor got, that looked all ball to me. That looked like he actually got some arm in. I don't know. I'm having a hard time following.
Gavin Ferguson on the inbounds pass. Nichols, long ball on the way. Perfect. Maysville, 4-point lead, largest of the night. It's Conkle. Coshocton, oh, there's a long ball. No good. Rebounded by Coshocton. Up back in. Boy, what a save that was by Workman on a quick shot. Boy, if he doesn't make that, this game could really change. Instead, it's 42-40. Maysville up 2, 6:05 to go. Nichols drives on the baseline, picks up the dribble, back on top, then in the corner for Iden. Iden dribbles back out to Watson. Watson holds over to Nichols. Nichols, left-handed dribble, gets the screen for Watson, then Watson slips it, so Nichols on his own. Back to Watson. Watson drives inside to the corner. Iden, left to right dribble, goes inside, tries to go up, nothing there. Will kick back the other way. Long shot on the way is missed by Ferguson. Here comes Conkle and the Redskins. Conkle spin dribble up and good. Conkle right off the playground. Little shake and bake right there.
For sure.
And open gym layup for Colton Conkle. 42 each way, 5:28 to go here in the 4th quarter.
Well, you said it best when we started this 4th quarter. Strap in. This has been electrifying so far, the 4th.
That's Nichols. And he crosses the timeline. Nichols over to Ferguson. He will drive baseline, pick it up. Nichols, long shot on the way, missed. Rebounded by Coshocton. And here comes Conkle. It's 2-on-3. He'll go to Lonsberry from the corner, misses it. Rebound out offensively to Alex Taylor. Taylor tries to go inside to Iden. Up, and it's in. Alex Taylor up and in. Coshocton back with the lead, 44-42. Run going by the Redskins. Iden thinks about it, goes to the corner. Jordan Watson, long shot.
Whoa. Now that was clutch.
Jordan Watson. Here comes Alex Taylor back the other way on a run out, and he scores. 46-45 in favor of Coshocton. Game of the year. Gator Nichols. Over to Watson. Watson back to Nichols. Nichols holds. Drives inside. Conkle has him. Nichols up. Missed. Rebounded offensively by Maysville. Shots perfect by Jordan Watson. He has made a couple of threes, and Coshocton wants a timeout. It's 48-46. We'll keep it right here. 4:15 to go here in the 4th quarter. Maysville by 2. 3 bombs in this 4th quarter for the Panthers. Jordan Watson with 2. Gator Nichols with 1. And Landon Iden with a pair of free throws. On the game, Gator Nichols 21 and 13 for Jordan Watson.
Yeah, I mean, 2 absolutely unbelievably clutch shots by Watson as he notches himself a double-double already tonight with 13 points and 14 rebounds. And we're not even all the way through the 4th quarter. He's still got work to do.
Colton Conkle 21 and Alex Taylor 16 for Coshocton. So foul trouble, nobody in real danger. I don't think anybody with 4 to this point, but I should say that it is Cade Rock with 4 for Maysville. Wow. So here is the situation. Coshocton takes the timeout after the Jordan Watson tray. Expect Maysville, maybe some more pressure on the basketball?
Yeah, I would think they're gonna be right in here at the line and not give them any room to breathe. They want to try and make them, like we talked earlier, shoot themselves in the foot, make them miscommunicate, get the ball on another fast break or something like that.
Yep, they will come up straight man, full court will the Panthers. Conkle gets the inbounds pass. He is doubled. Gets out of it, gets some help
there it is.
From Herman, and then there's the steal. Watson on the left. He is hammered, and will go to the line.
Jordan Watson just absolutely coming up clutch for his team tonight. What a steal. Takes it all the way. Makes the defender miss. Little Euro step right off the glass. Beautiful.
Yeah, going to the line, looking for point number 16, and Maysville trying to get the biggest lead of the night. They are up 50-46. And Coach Herman would like an explanation about the foul, but I don't think there's an explanation. That was a foul. It was a 3-point play.
Right.
I think Coach Herman just a little frustrated of what the sequence of events has been. Now the officials will come over and have another little conference. Meanwhile, Jordan Watson waits for one free throw for the Panthers. He has 8 points in this fourth quarter. Perfect. Maysville now 51-46. Danger point for Coshocton. That's Colton Conkle. Double teamed at the timeline. Goes inside, then a push.
That's a good call. Kind of gave him the forearm shiver into the ribs there as he came down with the ball.
Still no 1-and-1 for Coshocton, so they will inbound underneath their own basket. Conkle looks to the sideline coaches for what play they want, and get in trouble with the 5-second count. Nope, they got it in. That's Lonsberry. Lonsberry to the right side for Taylor. Over to Conkle. He's going to launch from 22, in and out. Rebound on the floor to Landon Iden. Iden over to Gator Nichols. 3:45 to go, fourth quarter. Gator Nichols. Between the legs dribble. Back over to Jordan Watson to Nichols. Nichols back to Watson. Maysville has been in this spot. Nichols goes inside, pulls it up, travels.
Yeah, and you hate to see that as Watson, he's been so clutch these past couple possessions, just kind of lost his footing a little bit there, gets called for the travel.
51-46, 3:31 to go, fourth quarter. Coshocton with the ball. They will go to Colton Conkle, who is being guarded by Cade Rock. Crosses the timeline with the right hand. Spin dribble. Picks it up. Looks for some help from Alex Taylor. Taylor on the baseline, and he is fouled. I think that's going to go against Kane Rohrig. That would be his third. Coshocton will have a 1-4 baseline look on their inbounds play. That's Conkle over to Taylor. Back to Lonsberry. And then inside to Taylor. Taylor, oh, he misses the shot. Rebounded off to Maysville. Landon Iden with the ball. Boy, that is huge. Nichols to Iden. 5-point lead for Maysville. 3 minutes to go. 51-46. It's Nichols. Brings it back to the corner. And then over to Rohrig on top. Watson holds. Coshocton back in the man-to-man. Losing the ball are the Panthers. Picked up by Coshocton after the turnover. And with the ball is Lonsberry. Lonsberry ahead to Taylor. Taylor holds. And a timeout by Coach Herman. We're going to take a 30-second break with the score, Maysville 51, Coshocton 46.
Surgeon Construction is leading the way in commercial and industrial construction. This is Jason Emsch. and we are committed to providing an exceptional construction experience from pre-construction through project completion. Our success is measured by exceeding our clients' expectations. See our past and previous projects at Cambridge YMCA and New Educational Center at Jurassic Park and FMJ Shooting Range, just to name a few. Find us online at surgeon.construction and like us on Facebook.
Surgeon Construction. We'll take it from here.
Promised you an excellent basketball game, and it's been that. Some tough breaks, both teams. Some early shooting woes, some runs by both teams, and Maysville on the latest run, Zach, and they have the 5-point lead.
Yeah, I mean, it's been amazing to see the tale of two halves here, like you were talking about the shooting woes early on for Maysville. They've come out here and really lit it up here in the second half, especially when it matters most. Watson coming in clutch there with 2 threes, playing great defense and grabbing lots of rebounds. Like I said, he's already got a double-double for the night with 16 points and 14 rebounds.
Yeah, Coshocton actually led at the half, 29-24. Out of the timeout, it's Colton Conkle. Conkle drives inside, puts it up off glass, and scores.
That's just going to be one of those things. They're going to be looking to Conkle to really,
I believe you're
really
right.
get it going for him.
Coshocton man-to-man, Gator Nichols with the basketball, 51-48. Jordan Watson over to Nichols. Nichols drives baseline, picks it up, and he is fouled. Will go to the line for a pair. Personal goes against Champ Haley.
And like we said earlier, that's the one guy on the floor you do not want to send to the line.
He is 8 of 9 from the free throw line, is Gator Nichols. First one, good. 52-48, 2:11 to go, fourth quarter. One more coming for Nichols. He would be looking for point number 23.
There it is.
52-48, 53-48. Here comes Conkle. He'll pull from 20. Good.
Wow. That was James Harden-esque with a step back.
53-51. Colton Conkle buries the three. Gator Nichols gets help from Jordan Watson. He holds. Ball tied up, loose, jump ball, and possession arrow to Maysville. Nice defense that time by Champ Haley. 1:48 to go, 2-point game. Maysville leads. Inbounds, Watson over to Nichols. Nichols across the timeline. Haley on him. Backs it up, crosses over left to right, and a foul called on Haley. And again, we make the point, the last guy you want to foul in the gym, not shooting yet, okay. Yeah, I believe it is shooting, yeah.
I was saying, I thought that we were to that point by now. Yeah, bonus, yeah.
A couple of free throws coming for Gator Nichols. 10 of 11 for the night. First one on the way. Good. 54-51 in favor of Maysville. One more free throw coming for Gator Nichols. Second one. Good. And I believe Coshocton's going to take another timeout. Maysville's going to take a 30. We'll keep it right here. So here's the situation, Zach. 55-51, Maysville leads. Coshocton will have the basketball. Why the timeout in this particular situation?
Well, I mean, obviously, you're trying to save as much time. I mean, not to be Captain Obvious on that, but you want to bring the ball down your half court, save as much time as possible, and you want to give yourself something to maybe run something on the out-of-bounds play, get Conkle open on something like that, because you know that's where the ball's going.
So really a little bit of a break for Coshocton, because they can, as you say, they can kind of get something set up against the Maysville pressure, down 4 with 1:40 to go in the game. All right, so Blade Workman will be the inbounder over to Colton Conkle. Gator Nichols on him. Conkle crosses the timeline. Tries to get a screen, tapped away by Nichols. Workman will pull from 18, in and out, missed, Ball on the floor and a travel.
Wow.
So ball will stay with Coshocton. 124 here in the fourth quarter. Tough shot by Conkle.
Yeah,
he was
very
in a lot
tough
of
shot.
traffic.
Not only a lot of traffic, but moving, coming off of the screen like that. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Conkle will inbound. They run that 1-4 baseline inbounds. That's Taylor to Lonsberry. Lonsberry back on top. Over to Conkle. He's going to launch from 25. Misses the shot. Rebounded by Jordan Watson. Watson over to Gator Nichols. And a foul called against Conkle. Conkle upset at the call, but it's a good call. It's the right call.
Yeah, he looked right at the referee and said, "Are you serious? Come on, come on."
That, my friends, is the right call. Conkle reached in on Nichols. So another couple of free throws coming for, I believe, Coshocton. Coach Brown says, "Okay, everybody on the Maysville side, get up on your feet." It's a full timeout. We'll take another 30-second break. We'll come back in just 30 seconds.
In your time of need, will you be happy with your cut rate car insurance? Will you have the coverages you need? Valentine Insurance is dedicated to protecting you and your family when you need it. As an independent insurance agency, we have partnered with many reputable insurance companies who even have local claims adjusters to provide you with unbeatable service. Are you going to trust a talking lizard to help you with your claim? Really? Don't let this happen to you. Trust the professionals at Valentine Insurance. Call 260-6699.
Here's the situation. Maysville will be at the line with Gator Nichols. You're keeping track. Gator Nichols on the evening is, I believe, 12 out of 13 from the line. Yes, 12 out of 13 according to my numbers, and he can gather in a couple more just for the heck of it. All right, Nichols and Watson have really carried this team in the second half.
Yes, they have.
They have combined for 16 points here in this second frame. And Nichols with a couple of free throws. First one on the way. Good. 56-51 in favor of Maysville. And one more free throw coming for Gator Nichols. Second one's good. He is 6 of 6 from the line in this fourth quarter. It's going to be Lonsberry on the drive. He will go on top. Shot on the way is missed by Champ Haley. Rebounded up and in by Blade Workman. And the Workman with the basket. And a foul called. I think they're going to call Coshocton. Colton Conkle on a reach. And that would be 4 on Conkle and send Jordan Watson to the line.
I mean, after saving that play and getting the 2 points, shoot yourself in the foot right there and then send them right straight to the line.
Yeah, Conkle trying to get a quick steal off the inbound. So Watson 3 of 3 from the line here in the basketball game. First one on the way is good. When you add up the numbers after this game, one of the big numbers is going to be free throws made by Maysville.
Most definitely.
One more coming for Watson. Got it. Back the other way comes Conkle. You know what he's going to do? He's going to take a Euro step and score the basket. And now a foul called on Coshocton. Immediately on the inbounds is Blade Workman. And back to the free throw line comes Maysville.
Yeah, Coshocton really not happy with how these last couple minutes are unfolding.
Well, Workman is going to foul out with 4 points. And who's going to the line for Maysville? Looks like it's Gator Nichols. How can that be?
Go figure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But, you know, of all the guys beating around down there, you know, trying to get a steal, who gets the foul? It's Gator Nichols. Gator Nichols. Who'd have thought, right?
Yeah, we haven't said that once tonight. Gator Nichols at the line.
Well, he gets a pair here. First one. Good. One more coming. 60-55 in favor of Maysville. 46.9 seconds to go here in the basketball game. Second one on the way for Nichols. Downtown. They throw it ahead. Stolen away by Nichols, but retrieved by Coshocton. Taylor up, misses the shot, but he is fouled. Will go to the line for a couple. Cade Rock on the personal for the Panthers. And Alex Taylor will go to the line. He is 2 of 4 free throw shooting tonight, has 16 points. We'll get a pair here. First one on the way. Good. And one more coming for Taylor. 61-56 in favor of Maysville. Second one on the way. In and out. Missed. Rebound off to Roig. Ahead to Gator Nichols. Nichols slows things up. Holds. And double teamed and fouled. Gator Nichols makes a living off the line.
I mean, I know they call it the charity stripe, but my Lord, he's really making work of it.
Yeah, a couple more free throws coming for Gator Nichols. This could really pretty much put it in the books for the Panthers if he nails two. First one. No, misses it. No shooter's roll there. Front iron, back iron, front iron off. One more coming for Nichols. Still within reach for the Redskins. Second one. Good.
30 points on the night.
Yep. With the basketball is Champ Haley over to Conkle. He'll shoot, and it's in.
Wow.
And Coshocton takes a timeout. It's not over yet. Colton Conkle just absolutely what kind of angle was that on the shot, Zach?
I mean, I couldn't tell you. I left my protractor at home, but I mean, coming off with the ball screen there, and obviously trying to make contact. I'm trying to get to the line, still drains it.
Yeah, he was literally I don't know what kind of angle it would be, but let's just say he wasn't squared up to the basket.
Not even close.
When he launched that one, but hey, doesn't matter. What matters is it went in. And Coshocton is still in this basketball game. They trail 62-59. Maysville will have the basketball. Plenty of time left. The question for Coshocton is, how can you foul somebody if it comes to that, not named Gator Nichols?
Right, well, and you know that's where Maysville's going to want to inbound the ball to, because obviously he's had the hot hand at the line all night and running the point guard in general. But, yeah, we'll see if they can maybe keep him away from the ball and maybe throw it into one of these other bigger guys and hope that you can get at least a 1-for-1, if not two misses.
Gator Nichols is 17 of 19 from the free throw line. That's like NBA stuff, isn't it?
Right. I don't think LeBron has shot that many here.
Timeout by Maysville, as Coshocton had the hard pressure on. Man-to-man, Maysville will take a 30-second timeout, so Coach Brown and crew will have a chance to set up their press offense, and I think, if nothing else, Maysville got a pretty good look at what Coshocton's doing. Looks like it's just straight man, so I'm thinking Maysville tries to run off a double screen, maybe even single screen for Gator Nichols. So I'm thinking Nichols is going to be up top. Somebody from the baseline pops up, sets the back screen. Nichols rolls off, gets the inbounds play. It will be Landon Iden on the inbounds play. Now Maysville's going to put 4 guys out of bounds, so all 5 are there, and they're going to get it into Nichols as everybody clears out. Nichols over to Roig, and Roig is fouled.
Yeah, that was an interesting way to take the inbound there. Worked though.
Yeah. All right, 15.7 seconds to go. Roig is going to go to the line for a couple of free throws. And these are key free throws. Roig scoreless in the basketball game tonight. And he could do his team a lot of good. First one, good. One more for Roig. 63-59 in favor of Maysville. And another free throw coming for Kane Roig. Second one. Got it. All right, it's going to be the Conkle show here. He crosses the timeline. Nichols all over him. He will pull, miss the shot. Rebounded on the floor. Controlled, nope, jump ball, they say. With 7.9 seconds to go. So Coshocton needs a quick timeout after they score, if they score, and then foul Maysville right away.
Yeah, and like you said, Conkle just coming straight down and trying to get to his spot and put a shot up. Same kind of leaning jumper.
Inbounds from Lonsberry to Taylor. Taylor up, scores the basket. And what do we have? Timeout by somebody? Still some confusion as to, was there a timeout? Nobody knows if there's a timeout. What is this? Okay, no timeout. All right, so maybe. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Roig is going to get a talking to for that.
Champ Haley just got decked by Roig.
Coshocton trying to take a timeout.
Yeah, ouch. No, they don't give it to him.
Wow, looked him right in the eyes.
Oh my goodness, ref. Now,
wow.
I have to apologize. We harped on the officiating a lot in the first half. I think we kind of calmed our jets in the second half, but that sequence there is inexcusable. I'm sorry.
No.
That is a foul on Maysville, and the timeout should have been granted. Hey, guess who's back at the line?
Oh, my man, Gator, back to the line.
What's the chances of him knocking down two?
I'd say pretty good.
First one, got it. I think that should do it with 3.4 seconds to go here in the game. One more coming for Nichols. Second one, in and out. Rebounded, here comes Conkle. He'll shoot from 20 at the buzzer, no good. Maysville comes away victorious. And they defeat Coshocton 65-61. So great job by the Panthers, as at the half, Coshocton was in control, but give Gator Nichols and Jordan Watson a lot of credit in the second half. Also outstanding free throw shooting in that fourth quarter for Maysville seals the deal. So 65-61 in favor of the Panthers. We'll step aside, we'll add up some of our numbers, and we'll come back with the post-game report. Once again, Maysville victorious.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin. $5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code AIRPORT25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code AIRPORT25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code AIRPORT25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 Nash ICon, WILE Cambridge.
Welcome back here to Maysville High School as we're reeling from an exciting finish there. A lot of fireworks going off here at the end of the game, where Maysville is going to take this one home 65-61 over the Coshocton Redskins. as we're still doing some arithmetic and stuff here. Some things to think about from the game here. A lot of up and down play on both sides, some missed calls, some things like that. But in a game like this, you know, a lot of emotion and intensity. You're going to have things like that, and especially with such a physical and fastly ran pace.
Yeah, I agree, Zach. I mean, again, and this is the last we'll say about the officiating. This was a very difficult game to officiate, and give the guys credit for keeping things as best they could under control. I don't think you'll see two more physical teams this season.
No, I would have to agree with you on that. I mean, it was pretty much a rock fight the entire time, and kudos to these kids. And I didn't see anybody really get too chippy or run their mouth or anything like that. Sportsmanship was still shown, but even with that being said, it was physical as all heck.
All right, so let's add up some numbers here. First for the Coshocton Redskins, they will drop to 5-1 on the season and 4-1 in MVL play. They were led by Colton Conkle. Conkle tonight, 11 field goals, including 2 trays. He would be the Redskins' leading scorer with 28. Alex Taylor, 8 field goals, 3 of 6 from the line for 19. Logan Lonsberry, a deuce and a tray for 5. Blade Workman, 2 baskets for 4. J.J. Herman did not score. Trayton Conkle did not score. Champ Haley did not score. From the free throw line, the Redskins would end up, let's see if I can't get it added up really quickly. They shot 11 free throws and made 7. So not too bad, but when we go to the Maysville free throws, you're going to see a huge discrepancy. For the Panthers, they now move to 5-1 on the season, 3-1 in MVL play. They were led tonight by Gator Nichols, 5 deuces, a tray, 18 of 21 from the free throw line, 31 points for Gator Nichols. Cade Rock had 2 field goals for 4. For Landon Iden, 2 threes, 2 of 2 from the line for 8. Kane Rohrig made 2 free throws, 2 very important free throws.
Yes.
Let's give Kane Rohrig credit down the stretch. He made 2 very valuable free throws. He ends up with the 2. Gavin Ferguson had a basket for 2. Jordan Watson, a deuce for 2. 3 trays, 5 of 5 from the line for 16. After 1 quarter, Coshocton led 15-5. At the break, the Redskins led 29-24. After 3, it was still Coshocton 38-37. And then Maysville pours it on in the 4th quarter, and they end up with the 65-61 victory over Coshocton. What about stats? What are we looking at tonight, Zach?
So on my end, I've got rebounds here for Coshocton. Leading the team tonight, 10 rebounds for Taylor, 9 for Workman, 5 for Herman, 4 for Conkle, 2 for Haley, and 1 apiece for Lonsberry and Conkle. As far as the turnovers are concerned, Conkle with 4, Taylor with 3, Lonsberry, the other Conkle, and Herman all with 1 apiece. Switching over to the Maysville side, rebounds definitely led head and shoulders by Watson with 16 on the night. He gets himself a double-double with 18 and 16. Also in the rebound department, Rock with 4, Iden with 5, Rohrig with 3, Atkins 1, Pickrell 2, and that is it on the rebound side. Turnovers kept pretty good control of the ball tonight. Maysville did 4 for Gator Nichols. Of course, when you're handling the ball as much as he does, and with all that pressure and stuff, you're going to have a couple get poked away, most definitely. And then as far as the turnovers go, going down the line here, we've got Iden with 2, Rohrig with 1, Watson with 1, and Pickrell with 2.
Earlier in this postgame, I mentioned the free throw shooting. I talked that 7 of 11 for Coshocton. All right, are you ready? Here's Maysville's.
Let's hear it.
The Panthers, 27 of 30.
Wow.
From the line. 5 of 5 for Jordan Watson, 2 of 2 for Kane Rohrig, 2 of 2 for Landon Iden. And the guy you didn't think would miss, 18 of 21 for Gator Nichols. So,
wow.
Yeah, you're going to win a lot of basketball games when you shoot 27 of 30 free throws.
Well, I mean, not only that, but when you've got one player that has been to the line more than the complete opposite or the complete other team, that's really going to bode well for you.
Yeah, the thing about Gator Nichols is I watch him live for 4 quarters. He's so good with the basketball on the dribble drive inside and does a great job of body, of drawing contact or making the shot or both, that he is really, really an outstanding player driving to the basket. And he can shoot, obviously, from the outside. Very good basketball player.
And another thing I like about watching Gator Nichols too is he doesn't seem to fall prey to the hero ball. A lot of guys, when you get hot and you get moving like that, and shots are starting to fall, and you're getting to the line, you kind of become heliocentric in your approach to the game. But he's always a great teammate, great court vision, always looking for the next man up.
All right. We should also mention too that Colton Conkle ends up with 31 points tonight, so a great effort by him. And Alex Taylor chips in with 19. So Coshocton, the season's still pretty young.
Right.
It's their first loss. They've got plenty of wins coming, trust me.
Right. And I got to say, I was really impressed with Taylor. I mean, he's got some really, really nice low post moves, good body control, make sure that he doesn't get bullied around down there under the basket trying to grab boards. I was really impressed with his game. And, of course, as you said, Conkle pouring in 31 tonight. I mean, that guy hit some shots tonight that I don't even know. It looked like a game of horse a couple of times.
Yep. All right, that's going to do it, folks. Thank you to our director and camera, Sam, Mary. Also to my partner, Zack Chrisman. And Zack, down the road, I'm sure we'll see each other again. But tonight, good basketball game, entertaining, 2 very good teams.
Most definitely.
All right, that's going to do it. And before we go off, listen, everybody, we've enjoyed bringing you basketball. Have a great holiday season. We'll talk to you again soon. And again, congratulations to both teams. Maysville does come up the winner, 65-61. Thanks. Happy holidays, everybody.